Hi traders, Anthony here. I want to kick off this video with a question. Are you consistently profitable as a trader or not? Yes or no? And if not, here's something I want you to consider. Very quickly, just head over to my website. I have this link up here, Telegram, and we scroll down, posted this today, or I uploaded this today. This is the results of the last 38 trade signals that I've posted into my Telegram channel. This one we closed at break even, my bad, and I'm treating that as a loss. If I'd have stuck to the plan, this turned out to be an incredibly profitable outcome. So I will admit, no matter how long you've been trading, you're still going to be challenged. I guess the difference for me is I take a lot less notice of the chatter in my head, and I tend to let my trading plan play out in most cases, and I didn't in this case. And I just want to quickly head over to the Telegram to show you the kind of content. What I'll do is I'll post a signal into the group. This is the New Zealand yen buy, and I'll show my entry and targets and what have you. And it's nearly always a trade that I'm taking. Then we'll follow up with adjusted levels, any notes that we need to follow up with. So we nurture these along. I'm not into posting 20 bot generated dumb trade signals a day. What I do is I might post one or two, but it's all about education. Take the trade, follow these if you like, and you'll do well. However, what happens with every trade signal I post is I follow up with a video, and what I'll be doing down here is adding the video. In fact, it'll be this video that I'm doing now on why I took this trade and the trade strategy involved. Okay, so back to the charts now. The strategy that I'm going to show you here is how I trade basically, and you'll be able to use this strategy trading Forex, crypto, any instrument pretty much. It's the same across the board. We're just going to be taking a look at this New Zealand yen trade in this example, and the idea is to keep it as simple as possible. This is a trend continuation strategy. It's not a trend reversal. Trend continuation. And what we have down the bottom here is this indicator here. This is our multi-time frame. So there'll be 5 bars on this indicator. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 and 1 hour, something like that. We're looking for a trend continuation. So this is bullish. We wait for this signal to fire here on the 1 minute or a 3 minute chart. Okay, this is on the 1 minute. This was where we took this trade. In fact, entry point was right there. This signal fires over here in the alerts log. Look at all, if you want high quality trade signals, guys, look at them. Here they are. Honestly, the signal fires, I click on it, I come into the chart, and I have a checkbox. If it's a trend continuation, I want 3 of these to be the same color, pretty much. Preferably the weekly and the daily, or the higher time frames. The second thing then needs to be a breakout of our cloud. Okay, there's the breakout of the cloud from this point onwards. This signal occurred, let's mark that up, after the breakout. So let's see if we can find where the breakout was. There it is here. So this is our point of interest. Okay, you can see it on both charts there. On the 30-minute down the bottom, if we've broken out of the cloud, we're looking for, on the lower time frame, the first green triangle. And what that gives us is, I'll draw it. We're looking for the pullback down into this mean, the middle line here. We're looking for this pullback. When we see the pullback on the 30-minute, all we have to do is wait for the market to start rotating. The difficulty is, without having a signal like this, is determining, where to enter. As you can see, it pulls back. All right, we don't know whether it's going to continue down. And we don't want to just take the first break of structure on the time frame. So this line here, this previous high was broken here. So we don't take that. See how delayed this is? This is the break here. It's this high. And what we get with that is a high probability setup due to the fact that there's, I mean, in most cases going to be more directional conviction on this second breakout. And the key entry point is right there. So how do we know when to enter? It's as simple as this. There's the breakout. What we do is we look left and we're looking for obvious signs of where the market was ranging in through here, trades back, retests, and I'm looking for a bullish signal in here. I'm looking for any sign that this is moving in my favor. There's your entry. Now what you do after this is incredibly important. So what we're looking for is to manage the trade on the 30-minute chart. So let's now go to the 30. We'll disregard the lower time frame now because we're trading the 30-minute here. Yeah, this is the New Zealand yen trade that my members are trading at the moment. If you're trading MT4, you can enter 2 trades. Never risk any more than 1% of your account size. 1 to 2% maximum. This is overall exposure. So you could have 2 or 3 trades running, but never exceed 2% of your account size. So let's say, for example, that your allocation for this trade is 0.5 lots. What we're going to do is we're going to open 2 trades, 0.3 and 0.2. 2 open positions. Using this cloud as a guide, I'll generally place my stop loss under this low for one thing. Notice this orange line here. That's a weekly key level. This is a daily key level. We've got the levels. We've got everything. Okay, so my stop loss was set up just under the weekly level. This is where institutional traders are going to be more or less planning their trades. Daily, weekly levels. My risk is that, and I've got 2 trades open, total position size of 0.5. You want to be able to commit to this loss. Worst case scenario, okay, it doesn't go your way. Set it and forget it. Now, your targets, I'm going to shift gears a little bit here. I've been going with a standard risk 1 to gain 2 to 1 risk reward ratio. I'm going to say to you, double this. Let's go 4. We're going to look to close 2/3 of our position halfway this distance, 50% of whatever this distance is. Notice what you have on the chart. Look left, and I mean there's a high that you could consider. Okay, so at this point we're closing 0.3 lots out of 0.5, and then we're going to let the rest run. I will pull the stop loss up to reduce this risk, but let's put it this way. You've closed 0.3, 2/3 of your position. I mean, the choice is yours. It depends on your risk appetite. You could leave your stop loss where it is, or you can follow the cloud. I haven't taken profits yet, so I'm going to close now, close position. I have been closing 80%, but I'm actually going to go 70%. Just shifting gears a little bit. Partial close, and let's just have a look and see what that's worth in dollar value. Okay, so you can do this. 173 in dollar value. Okay, well, it's traded back down into here. So 173. So I'm up $173. Let's just wiggle the stop loss around and see what that looks like. If the stop loss gets taken out, there's $84. So if this stop loss gets taken out, I've made $89, guys. Let's go to town. Look at the outcome here. And if you want to get technical, let's quickly do that. Let's just go out here to the 4 hour and see what we got. What are we looking at? Where's my target? Oh my goodness. Let's go to the daily. What have we got left? Okay. All right, so if there's nothing to go off, in other words, you know, we're looking for key levels of support and resistance to set our target. I mean, we are doing a 4 to 1 here, but what you can do in this case, if you like, is you can grab the Fib extension here. Pull it from the low to the high. A lot of people will pull it back down to here. I actually pull it back down to the low. If you're into harmonics and cipher patterns, I think this is valid fib level for a cipher pattern. Okay, so just quickly some info on the cipher pattern. We need the cipher pattern tool. We're going to go X, A, B. We're looking for the 618. So we'll go to 617. We're looking for the 1272 extension. 1278, 71, that'll do. And then we're looking for 78.6. Well, there's 78.7, right? So when we grab our fib extension, well, if we grab our fib tool, if we go from X to A, 61.8 fib, okay, so down between the 38.2 to the 61.8 fib, that's level B. Level C, we go from X to A, and I'm going to go back down to X because we're looking for the 1272 extension right here, and you can see on the fib tool we got 1271, so give or take, right? So 1272. So this is why I draw my fib extension from low to the high and then back down to the low. Cipher pattern. And last but not least, we're looking for point D, fib retrace X to C, X to C, 78.6, 1272, the 61.8, and there, my friends, is a valid cipher pattern. Okay, so this is why I pull my fib extension the way that I do. Okay, so targets we have up here. Use your fib and look where it comes into confluence with, and I mean, here's where we are. Okay, so we can go for this fib level here. All right, so this is the trend-based fib extension over here, this guy. All right, again, what we're doing is we're pulling it from the low to the high, back down to the low. That's the way I use the fib extension. Disagree with me, if you will. You're welcome. I actually done a video on how I use the fibs in a lot more detail. If you have a look through my videos, just do a search on my channel for fib and you'll see my video on that. Alrighty, so we have an interesting setup. I'm happy to let that play out. Win or lose, I'm up $80, so let's see. All you need is a couple of these. Take this in, guys. Take this in. All you need is a couple of these and you'll literally explode your ability to be profitable in this market. Seriously. I mean, what's that worth? Oh, you know, there's an extra $480. Now, before I wrap up the video, I want to mention, if you're interested in being funded as a trader, I want to recommend a company I'm involved with, Audacity Capital. Have a look at the link in the description below the video. So with that, I'll wind up the video. Go to my website, have a look at some of the links above and gain access to our system. There's a 7-day trial. Give it a shot and I think you'll be pretty happy with what we offer. It's only $19.95 per month. Exceptional value. I want to make this available to people. I don't want to make it expensive. I want a little bit in return and offer excellent value. So with that, look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.